Post battery died. Ahem.
He's gonna think you're mucking him again.
There we go.
Awesome. We love that.
I'm just gonna play a little interlude thing again. Oh, fun thing about the other thing, there's 2 entr'actes, which is French for in between acts. Originally, I was in this D&D campaign once. I played this character called Happy the Ghost. I really like Happy. He's my favorite character I've ever made. Just this fun little guy. And I wrote the little riff, the little entr'acte, as a theme song, as a character song thing for Happy the Ghost. I sort of reworked it and everything, elaborated on it, and then used it as entr'actes for this one because I felt like it sort of fit the overall theme of the album. Anyways, do I have my people back? I got 1.
Yeah! I got us 8 people.
That is a 25% conversion rate from the 4 people in the other one.
Oh, I thought you were saying
Just
from the 8.
From the 8, no, that's from the 4 people who were left. It's not bad.
That's a 12.5%.
Of the 4.
Of the 8?
From the
I can
8.
make statistics anything I want. Excuse you.
I believe
That's
in you.
not how that works.
Statistics, you
I
can
believe
really
in
can
you,
make
Zach.
statistics
I
say
know
anything you
can,
want.
But
It's all how you present statistics.
Exactly.
but
Like if you
with
wanted to
our
show that the
data of
economy
8
was-
and 4 people,
Look, man, compared to the last 12 seconds, the economy's been up.
If you wanted to make the economy look good, you could say that we have the most people working that we've ever had. Or if you wanted to make it look bad, you could say we've had the most people not working that we've ever had.
I can't read.
Both of those are simultaneously true just because the population is higher.
I'm an optimist. The look of disappointment I just got from you, that was a joke. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me, Thor.
Far from Thor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is Thor culturally insensitive? Is
Oh my
calling me Thor
gosh.
culturally insensitive? That
No.
feels.
Zach,
Oh, right,
on
sorry.
with the show.
Right, on with the show! Ahem. Thank you, girlfriend. Ahem. Time is a funny thing. Not like a joke, haha, funny, like Thor, but, funny. Sorry, I have a monologue in my head. I'm trying to figure out what part of the monologue I was at.
funny? Haha.
Funny, haha. Not funny, thank you. I've got a thing I'll say. I am many things. Arrogant, charismatic, handsome, charming in a way. Fast is not one of them. When I did my last play, we did this Paper Plate Awards. I got an award for being late. I showed up late to receive that award. But for some reason, God, or the universe, or your neighbor's cat, whoever controls my life, doesn't seem to understand that.
Scary. Oh my god.
That's...
He got? He's
You
gone.
wanna-
He just he goes in and disappears.
Someone in my chat said, look out the window.
Okay.
He literally T-posed and then vanished. Fell out of the world.
That's so funny.
Glitch in the Matrix.
Would you believe this isn't the first time it's happened?
No.
I fully believe that isn't the first time.
That was scary. This has been going well, guys.
Oh, this is such a great show. This is such a great show. Don't you guys love this show?
Uh-huh. It's good.
So I'm scared.
It's going well.
I can't like hear my background.
I
Hang
know.
on.
I feel like something's gonna like jump out. I feel like something's watching us.
David, you want to come inside and watch the show?
David?
Hello.
It's like making him uncomfortable. The one where they were like thinking about getting
Oh,
out
yeah,
of
costume.
Yeah. That's where he
What
was
was
the
he
entire.
doing?
He was just in there reading his lines. He was reading his lines as you guys were like rehearsing.
But
He was reading his lines.
Rehearsing as.
What?
As we were rehearsing. Don't worry about it.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you about it later.
Okay. Sure. Guys, I'm up to 4 people again.
Yeah!
I'm one of them.
Oh. Man.
That's so funny.
I know.
You
I'm
can,
like.
like, you can barely like, see
I feel like
So-
something's watching us now.
I know.
That's not actually weird.
So, I stand before you today. I stand before you today, a turtle tied to the back of a speeding sports car, banging down the road at 112 miles per hour. I'm talking about time again. I'm back to the monologue. It doesn't stop. Its march relentless, its heart cold and uncaring, and I'm dragged along for the ride, and I wish for a second, just for a second, it could pull over to the side of the road, kill the lights, turn the engine off, just give me a second, just to catch my breath, stand up, just give me a second to... Give me a second to... Take a breath, look around and let it astound. Let the room fill up with sound. Let your head fill up with take a breath. Good, now take my next. Plunge your knife through my cries. There have you and I So I'll hide. Thank you. We know nothing about the universe. All you're aware of is your own senses, your qualia, and that tells you very little information, nowhere near the amount required to prove that you're real. Are you crazy? The only thing we know is that we don't know anything. The only thing we have is the promise that everything will end. Death and void are the only constants in reality. Anything beyond that, you're working on assumptions you have no business making. Anyways, this next one is called Canned Soup. There's over you, your bed wants you back. You feel like a floppy, crappy sack, and you've never been the type you try to reach out for help. So help is reaching out to you, flappy, clappy, patty. You know she don't need to thank me. I'm just pitching it where I can. Cause though you're not a bed bear, some of you might appreciate some easy fluids. But I'm not the type to let you be alone. I'm like a puppy, I'm not needed to just how I show I love you. And come on, some zero-fashion homemade soup, right? A plus between you and me. I knew what Walmart keeps the good brands. So can I make you soup? Please, it's the least that I can do. These sometimes I getting harder, but I can make you soup. Oh, it's good for your soul. Just let me make you a bowl and rock the keep of day. I'll set the sauce. Oh, pasta's nice, but it's not soup. The dose is too. It's not soup, but there's sun and moon. And I know you, but this is just like a funeral. The best part's the food. Oh, I'm not great at cooking food, was kind of funny looking. But superstar from the you see my soup's American. And if you freeze the birds, no matter the soup goes good. No fret, I got you, bro. Come on, don't be a sourdough. No, she don't need to thank me. I'm just pitching it where I can. Cause though you're not a babe, though you're not that fancy, let me give you my love in a can. Soup, please, it's the least that I can do. These sometimes are getting harder. I can make you soup. Oh, it's good for your soul. Let me make you a bowl. So I can keep the game. I'll set the sauce. Oh, pasta's nice, but it's not soup. The toast is too. It's not too bad. There's sun and moon, and I know you. But this is just like a funeral. It's not really for you. Oh, let me make you some chicken noodles. Be it for you. Eat, so make me come over there. Let me make On January 1st of this year, I was kicked out of my house. I had a fight with my dad, and he told me to get out of my house, and he slammed my door shut and went to grab my keys so I could have the experience of walking through the snow as I tried to figure out where I was going to sleep for the night. Obviously, that's just my side of the story, and it's, but it was a defining experience, to be real. A few weeks later, my sister got into a really bad car accident, and thankfully is making a full recovery, but that moment, that wondering if I was never going to be able to see my sister again, that was the scariest moment of my life. And this was at the time of me living up with my other dad up in Farmington. My parents got divorced, this whole thing. I've never had a great relationship with either of my dads. And while I was living here, our interactions were strenuous at best. I mean, probably the only thing that really got me through at this whole time of living there was my dog Clover, who is the best dog ever. She shows up in one of my videos. This incredible dog. She's like affectionate and adorable, and she's always been there for me. She's there to like just sort of sit on my lap and just watch YouTube videos with me. And she's there to drag me out of my room when I'm being too lazy and go play with her. And she's there to just lay with me at night as I sob. Because life is just worthy of a sob every now and then. I was outside in my car, about to take Aaron to this physical therapy appointment thing, when someone comes up and starts pounding on my door. Boom, boom, boom. And I can't really hear him, so well, I had left my keys inside by accident. I can't roll down my window, and I couldn't open my door because of the whole door thing. And he says something, I can't make out everything he says, but he says something about, like, your dog was hit. And I don't spend a lot of time trying to open the door. I just tell my sister to, hey, get out of the car, so I can crawl over the seats and get out that side. And everything just sort of slows down. My sister had crutches. She had a hard time moving around. She was kind of slow, and it's not her fault at all. But in that moment, all I could think of was how slow everything was. And she finally gets out, and she keeps trying to talk to me, but what could she say in that moment that could change anything? This wasn't time for words. I sort of fall out of the driver's side door, and I run to the street, and I see Clover on the ground. I sort of kneel next to her. I start telling her, hey, everything's gonna be okay. It's okay, just be okay. Just stay moving, stay here, don't go. And I see the blood. And the blood was bad. I hold my hand next to her so she can smell me, so she can know that I'm here. So someone tells me, let her know you're here. I don't want her to be alone. She tries to lick my hand. I don't know if she understands what was going on. She seems more blissfully confused than anything else. And did she even see the car? Did she know what was happening? Someone gets a board. There's this wooden thing, so I sort of gently move her up so we can place her on there. And I know, and someone's talking like she's already dead. saying something about like what they're gonna do with things, but something somewhere in my brain, from the deep recesses, something screams out that, hey, people can be dead all the time. They can be like clinically dead. But hospitals have procedures, they have techniques that can employ, that they can do to bring people back from basically anything. As long as you're there, as long as you're fast enough, as long as you hurry, everything will be fine. Everything will be fine as long as you hurry. So I lift her up on this board, I start going to the garage, and my dad takes her from me. I remember sort of hovering nearby, like begging, please be careful. And I ask, okay, which car are we taking? And he just sort of like looks around a bit confused. So I run ahead, I open the trunk of the van and say, here, take the van. And he doesn't do anything still, he just stands around looking and waiting for his wife to tell him what to do. I say again, here, take the van. I get inside and sort of I can help bring him over, but he doesn't do anything, he doesn't move, he's going slow, and everything's so slow. And he finally gets over here, and then we're yelling at each other, and everything starts going blurry. And I'm sort of hovering over you, and someone gets a blanket, which is very kind, and I sort of keep you warm. And he's telling me to get off of you, and that, hey, your dog anyway, he's my dog, and this whole thing. We yelled and everything, and I swear, and I probably shouldn't have sworn, my sister's right there, but I was so mad. And I can feel a heartbeat. I swear I can feel a heartbeat. I swear to God, I can feel a pulse. And that's why I tell the vet when we get there, that I feel I pulse and that it's okay, but he just says that you're gone. Sorry. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry. We end up, I think, cremating her. But I left Farmington. I never saw if they did anything for the funeral arrangements. I sort of cut off all unnecessary contact with that family, and to be honest, I don't know if I ever plan on changing that. I stayed that night at the house of the person I'd eventually asked to be my girlfriend. And it took me about a week or so to get to a place where I could just think about it. And thinking led to writing. Then writing led to this song. I'll do my best to play it without the words. I don't tend to practice it a lot. Time slows the wrong direction. Ashes and melting and freezing my legs like a perpetual sand reflection. And I can't kick open my door. What are you doing down there on the floor? I'm actually really worried about getting some lyrics wrong on this one, and I'd feel bad if I did. So I think I'm gonna. I don't think they'll be able to see me, but I'll just leave the broadcast. That Ox being an existentialist. But when Clover was dying, she was wagging her tail. She stared down her death in the face with some kisses and played all the way up to heaven and hell. And I don't have my friend here to stop me from crying. It fucking hurts, I won't lie. But I ascribe meaning to where I will need it, even when everything dies. saved my life so many times. Why couldn't I just keep you alive? I'm sorry, my friend, I can't think it's over. It can't be over. You were just right there. I'm not done loving you. I'm not giving up. I still need my dog. I'm not gonna make it, I'm sure, but I will try to stay afloat and unfroze. I'm not done loving you. I'm not giving up. I still need my dog. I'm not gonna make it, I'm sure, but I will try to stay afloat and unfroze. I'm not done loving you. I'm not giving up. I still need my dog. I'm not gonna make it, I'm sure, but I will try to stay afloat and unfroze. You were just right there. Thank you. All right, let's get your set back up. I think I missed one a bit earlier. Missed for music, right? While I have this, I feel like I should go ahead and add that one as well. I feel like those go together pretty well. This one's on YouTube already. But this one's called For Music. When I was 13, I went to outer space. I saw 21 astronauts singing in a lighthouse. I closed my angels next to cosmic ants for the race. Silhouetted by the sun, I could hear them shout, "Are you okay? We know it's cold out here in space. But dying now would be such a waste. We got you, friend. Just grit your teeth and sing a song till you're out of breath. And scream and dance like you're not afraid of death." When I was 16, I went tear down a train. I gripped my fist and I screamed and screamed back at me. I closed my eyes so I could walk it home alive. Guess I still have screaming left to do. Night I walked the line, I stared up at the moon and realized I could see that lighthouse too. The radio, my car flashed on, David Bowie, Starman, tears escaped my eyes. I blinked up at the moon and we'll sing songs in the dark. Keep tempo with the drums in our hearts. One day this song is gonna end and we'll take that final breath. But for now, just dance like we're not afraid of death. When I turn 18, I'll have to join the rest of the world. And I honestly don't know if I'm going to survive. But for a moment, I can sing like this is gonna last forever. So to the moon for music one more time. We'll sing songs in the dark. Keep tempo with the drums in our hearts. die. For now, just sing that we'll never close our eyes. 'Cause right now, I'm not afraid to die. Thank you. I messed up the order of the songs a little bit, and the order of the monologues and everything. I used to performing with a thing in front of me. Though it's a bit out of order. This next song, kind of interesting. It comes first on the album, but chronologically in the story it tells, it comes last. It acts as sort of a foreword. I have little bits of all the songs in it. A lyrical medley, if you will. And this song, I'm wondering, do you think I should still play it, or should I just go to the finale now? A vote, if you will.
It's a good song. I don't want you to skip it.
I think you
But,
should
like,
play it.
ugh.
Play it?
Play it.
I guess
Does that
rolling
feel okay?
with the punches is part of the human experience, which is
Ah!
what the song is
That
called.
was good. That was good.
Psychic damage.
It's snowing on the moon. We planted trees for Christmas, but the snap freeze killed the saplings, and we skied clouds in a black sea. I bagged these and hid them away with sand, and he stopped. It's snowing on the moon. I don't see. Empty your pockets of air and carry the rocks. Rocks who sail the stars, he's bidding you and end it with a sailor's grave. Ocean waves and dusty caves and dusty records one came to save you. It's a brave new world, rehearsed by moon and aliens from your point of view. I guess in a manner of speaking, this is your debut. We're supposed to fix things, supposed to fix me, supposed to fix these eyes. You can't see anything but empty skies, ocean tides and empty skies and empty fires in your face. The things you said, I rest my head, and now you're stopped. It's snowing on the moon. I don't see. Dressed up, rhyming, stressed, and I'm depressed. My hindsight missed my flights and falls. Who at all, nightly calls. You can small talk tales and tall woods chosen, oceans frozen over, clothes forget-me-nots. You have a tree with apricots, you're just like me, you're an astronaut. Feel the itch at the back of your head, share with me sores like it shares me a bed. Scratch with a song, make it up, take meds. Water me and dust will never get wet. I can write a song, you said that's something people do. These songs are yours, my friend, the earth, the stars, the sun, the sea, the moon. It's snowing on the moon. Time is slowing, time is going backwards from the time I wanted. Backwards into empty, haunted. Ghosts can rise up with your soul, just like steam comes from a bowl. It's snowing on the moon. I don't see. This show is in many ways a tragedy. Maybe made more so by the fact that while performing, I often mess up. Often. I don't want it to be a depressing show. If that makes any sense. I don't want to wallow. I don't want to wallow in the pain and misery of existence, because there's a lot of that already, and I really tried avoiding that when writing this show. And despite at times I may deviate from how I wanted to be in my head, as I do with many things, I want to make a difference beyond just acknowledging, just pointing out that, hey, stuff sucks. I want to make a difference beyond that. And when writing the show, I really tried having that be the outcome. And that's a hard thing to do sometimes, because oftentimes in life it doesn't feel like there's much you can do beyond just point out how much something sucks. But nonetheless, we press forward. So, what's the show about? This next song is called Christmas on the Moon. I see you in the distance between the stars and the farthest ones. We can't see beyond the moon. Deja vu. I see you, and when we sing, I feel like forever, and I leave you here on the moon and sing your songs, so you're with me forever. I see you, and when we sing, I feel like forever. but for now just dance like we're not afraid. I'm not done loving you, I'm not giving up, I still need my dog. I'm not gonna make it, I'm sure, but I will try stay afloat and unfroze. I see you. Oh, I just found you. How could you leave me so soon? It's Christmas on the moon. Inside my head, where there's no grace. Oh, you're safe, my friend, my family, all my new. I see you. And when we sing, I'll feel like forever. Always be inside my head. And we'll sing songs in the dark. Keep tempo with the drums in our hearts. One day this song is gonna end. My friend, please not today, not today. I need your voice, your heart to stay alive right here. And we'll sing songs in the I'm not done loving you. Tempo with the drums. I'm not giving up on you. Just stay right here, just stay with me, my family, please, please don't leave. Don't leave me on the moon. Now, just breathe like we're never gonna. Thank you. I'm gonna hang up. Bye, internet.